Okay, so I look forward to explaining more to the audiences who are viewing this video. When I I was uprooted when I was 29 years old, and then I went homeless thereafter. And it was many years of homelessness. So I decided to make a mild quest out of it, to achieve consequences. So I traveled a little bit in the United States of America. Okay. And I achieved many consequences. Yeah. I was listening to people be very funny, plotting plans to accuse me of doing absolutely nothing during all these years, when I was achieving consequences. When I resided in Washington, D.C., I stayed at a shelter for the first winter. For the 2 subsequent winters thereafter, I camped in a grove area. It was near the Metro lines and the Amtrak lines and other train lines, and it's kind of an area in an industrial area where it was kind of a grove. So I had privacy from trees and bushes, and I lived there in a tent. Okay, so when I was there, I had a storage unit. See, here's the Capitol Mall area. Capitol Mall area is in the shape of a cross. Okay, here's the Lincoln Memorial. Here's the White House. Here's the Capitol, and then here's kind of a small little lake. But here's the Jefferson Memorial. That is this part of the cross. Okay. Guess we could draw these a little bigger. Okay, and then over here is some other very special geometric shapes. You know, the streets are in the shape of a pentagram here, and then there's even a hexagram right here. However, this had fluxed and changed. Okay, I'm going to describe that. But I was over here. See, my grove area was over here. And then I had a storage unit that was over here. I would keep my personal items in. It was just a small storage unit, and I was going to write in my journal, make videos during this time at various coffee houses and etc. And I decided to go ahead, and I wanted to spend more time in the Capitol Mall area and go to the museums. Many of the museums were for free museums, and study and learn about things that way. So there was a storage unit that was closer to the Capitol Mall, and this was more convenient for me. So I decided to open up this one, and during that time, I rented a storage unit, and during that time, I experienced an undermining. My life was fluxed and changed after I began to rent the storage unit. Okay, with this flux and change, a woman arrived in my life, okay? And it was Carrie Fisher. And I faced her. I was walking along this road, and Carrie Fisher stood here, and I stood here, okay? However, in this lifestyle package, she was not Carrie Fisher. It's the same woman in a different lifestyle package, but she looked just like she does in this actress lifestyle package, okay? And then later, I faced a man who looked just like Bill Cosby, okay? And after I was there for over 3 winters, it was close to 3 years, I had decided to live a few other locations. And then inevitably I went back to Santa Monica, California. When I returned to Santa Monica, California, Bill Cosby was put in jail. Okay? Now, I hope I'm not channeling a turkey. See, there's this female vigilant who likes to try to use me as a channel, and then she hopes to get me to say things other than the way I want to say them. She wants to headcap me and prevent me from mentioning details, okay? But she's a funny woman. Anyways, I would like you to consider the 4 presidents that I'm going to mention to you. I recently mailed a letter to many people mentioning that Mr. Obama is symbolized by Mickey Mouse. I drew an illustration, said Mickey Mouse is President Obama. Donald Duck is Mr. Trump, President Trump. And then I also mentioned there's Goofy and Pluto. Okay? So I want you to consider Mickey Mouse, Donald Trump, Goofy, and Pluto. Okay? Now Mickey Mouse was our president, Mr. Obama. Okay? And now Donald Duck is. During Mr. Obama's presidency, Mr. Obama had completed a lock. Okay? And it was what he should do. We're very glad he did. And it resulted with somebody going to jail who should go to jail. Okay, what Mr. Obama did is here's the all the population groups. This is many people on many different worlds. It's not only here. You could just draw a speck right there, and that's our world. And there are many others. Okay? This vast population group all voted and said, you know, ultimately Mr. Cosby is bothering us and thwarting our recovery, and it's time for him to go to jail. Okay, so we can consider Mickey Mouse's ears. The reason why they wanted cute and cuddly symbolic characters is to convey to the universe a message. See, we had experienced a vast case of molestations with the great chain reaction of Sodom and Gomorrah. Many children were victimized in their own homes. Okay? So these people decided to develop a soft character for to help us enjoy our lives and to help children to cope with things. Okay? So Mickey Mouse has 2 ears, and these are his 2 terms, presidential terms. And he completed a lock, and Bill Cosby went to jail. Now I want you to consider Fat Albert and the characters of the Fat Albert show. Okay, there's Mushmouth and Rudy. Okay, and who else? Okay, with his presidency, he made a lock and Bill Cosby went to jail. Donald Duck, Mr. Trump, should be our president. Yeah, very much should be. And he has a little hat on, and then his hat has a ribbon on it. That is symbolic of something. Okay? Mr. Trump is completing a lock, and which one of the Fat Albert gang is going to go to jail? The character Mushmouth symbolizes iced tea. You know the rap artist Ice-T, who stars in Law and Order? He's a skanky-danky crook, okay? He's going to be going to jail. People are going to arrive in my life and they're going to face me. And they're going to put him in jail. Okay. Now, after Donald Duck is finished being the president, then we're going to have Goofy and Pluto. Okay, so we're going to consider Rudy the Fat Albert gang. Because Goofy's going to complete a lock, and so is Pluto. There's Rudy and who else? And they're going to be going to jail. And they're going to go to jail perfect because we complete a lock and we ask every population group this good question. We want a recovery, you want to recover. We all want to recover. Who's getting on our way of recovery? We're going to vote. Okay? Now, I want you to consider Mitch Romney and his candidacy for president. On to my next video.